LA Colors has a ton of blushes and bronzers available at Dollar Tree. So let's talk about them. I bought every single one that I could get my little goblin rat paws on. And I just want to go over them with you guys so you can see what each shade looks like on human skin, because I know that a lot of times when I'm at Dollar Tree and I'm looking at stuff, I have no idea what it looks like when it's on someone's skin, because a shade that might be great looking in the package might not necessarily be the greatest looking in real life. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually primer my arm. Ignore the staining. I've been doing videos all day. I'm going to primer my arm so that you can see what they look like on primer, because you're not going to be putting these products directly onto your face. They will be on top of foundation and some other kind of product. So, you know, I'm actually probably just going to use my Wet n Wild 5-in-1 Essence primer foundation thingy. So, powdered, ready to go. The first thing I'm going to start with, I think, will be the bronzers. So let's start with these two. There's baked and bronze. These are available in the regular sections. These are the typical, like, all the time bronzers. And then they also have in this packaging the matte bronzer in the shade Bronzed Beauty, and then this one as well in the shade Sun Goddess. So let's get this open. All right, so this is shade Sun Goddess. Ignore the green from a previous video. This is a shimmer bronzer. So in these smaller packages, it looks like bronze is a shimmer and this one is a matte. So let me do bronze first. And these come with a little brush. Frankly, I'd rather have this size product than this size product and not have the brush. The big one comes in 0.28 ounces and the small one is 0.13 ounces. So yeah, I would much rather have this size product with no brush than these and a bunch of little brushes that I'm never going to use. But we can try it with the brush and see how that goes. They're just usually never that great when you get a product like this. Yeah, this is already, I can tell, gonna have regrets. Yeah, I'm not using this brush. I'm sorry, LA Colors. Yeah, I literally just put the the plastic sheeting up, like I pulled it down to use it, and then I pushed the plastic sheeting up and it took like a bunch of the bristles with it. So yeah, I'm sorry, LA Colors, but I really think don't bother with the brushes. Just let us use our own brushes. All right, so this is more of like a satin finish rather than like a glittery, really shimmer finish. And this was shade Bronze. And I'm gonna be honest with you, these are probably gonna be too dark for my skin tone, so I'm probably just gonna use them as like eyeshadows or something, because you can really use any powder product for whatever you want. Next one up is gonna be Bronzed Beauty in the bigger packaging. And this is a matte. This one's probably gonna be more my speed. So this one is very, very light. It is buildable. I did 3 or 4 swipes. It might work better with a brush, but this is probably the shade that I'm gonna end up using the most, if I'm gonna be honest with you. It's very light and I like that. I don't like when a bronzer is too pigmented because I am very pale. It doesn't take much for me, so I really prefer the ones that I can build up versus the ones that are like, wow, and I end up looking like Jack Skellington. I'm just throwing away this brush. Here is the last bronzer in the shade Baked. And this one, again, is probably what I'm going to end up using. It is a bit warm tone for my skin, though. So you can see how this one is a bit less orange. That one's going to work the best for me, I think, out of all of these. So then I'm just going to do these 2 highlighters. These are the only 2 that they have that I saw. This one's probably going to be a bronzer for me because it's so dark. But this one is in shade Shine Bright. And then this one is in shade Glow Time. And you can really tell which items I purchased just for this video because they're still in the packaging. I definitely did not buy these thinking they would be a good highlighter on my skin tone. So This is just for you guys to see what they look like on skin. Who knows? I might be wrong. Actually, maybe not. Although I do think that this would look absolutely gorgeous on someone with a darker complexion than me. This would look amazing on someone with darker skin tone. Now we're going to do Glow Time, and this looks more ghostly, which is my skin tone. I'm really surprised at any given moment that there aren't ghost hunters that just break into my apartment looking for the undead Victorian child that lives here. Me. Yeah, this is definitely more for my skin tone. It's really, really pretty. I would tell myself the lie that I'll use this one when I'm tan. I don't tan. So now we're going to go into all of the blushes, and we're going to use my arm for that. I already had 2 of these at the recommendation of some other beauty creators here on TikTok. This is just called, literally the name is Pink Blush. That's literally the name is Pink Blush. And then this one is called Sweet Cheeks. So let's start with Sweet Cheeks. This one is like Dollar Tree creators like faves. I'm getting rid of these brushes. There's no point in having them in here. I'm very sorry, LA Colors. I would really rather have just a full pan than the stupid brush. Here's Sweet Cheeks. It's so pretty. And this kind of like pink color looks great on my skin. Honestly, you would think it would make me look clownish, but it doesn't. And then this one, Vile Brush. This one is in the shade Pink Blush. That's the name. And this is a very light pink right here. This would be more for like someone who is my shade or lighter even. When I put on my foundation, that shows up a lot more, like my actual foundation or my like really light foundation. This would be great for someone who's into like coquettish makeup or really gothy makeup that needs something just very, very slight if you're using like a white-ish foundation. This is very pretty. Be gone, Vile Brush. I'm gonna be honest, this is probably the shade that I'm gonna reach for the most. Next up, we have shade Peony Perfect. I cast you out. There's Peony Perfect. I really like that one. That one's really pretty too. I like all of these. Next up, we have shade Toast. And this one looks to be a bit of a shimmer. Opa! This is shade Toast. It's similar to this one, but not quite. I like that these are all distinct from each other. We have 4 more. This is shade Berry Plum. That's shade Berry Plum. Very pretty. Wow, these are all very distinct from each other, which I'm honestly kind of shocked about. This is shade Peach Rose, and it looks like another shimmer. All right, Peach Rose, which all looks very similar to Toast. Not gonna lie. So you could probably just get one of those. Peach Rose has the shimmer. Ah, actually you can see it. Okay, very light. It's a very slight shimmer. So Toast is like the matte version of Peach Rose. Then we have shade Creamsicle. This one also appears to be a shimmer. All right, this is like a nice like orangey coral shade. That's Creamsicle. That would look absolutely gorgeous on a darker skin tone, in my opinion. And then this last one is Spice. All right, and that's shade Spice. And that's all of them. I actually really like the consistency of these. I like how there's so many different shades, and I think you can find something that would work great on your skin tone no matter what it is. There's a lot of like medium dark shades, there's a lot of coral shades, there's a lot of like brighter pink shades, there's that berry shade. I really think that between the highlighters, the bronzers, and then all of the blushes, that you would be able to find just about anything that you need from LA Colors at Dollar Tree for a full face of makeup. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!